Hello everyone! It's December 2nd and it is day 2 of my Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar, and I'm going to get in here, get this thing opened, and see exactly what I've got. So I'm loving this. It's so fun to have something new each and every day. Looks like I've got a stamp set here. So this will be fun to work with. And it says, Sending Good Thoughts. I put it on the black back so maybe you could see it a little bit better. I'm just bringing in my Misty and a panel of Hammermill cardstock. And going to zoom in, and I am going to take my stamp, and I'm not even going to take it off of its little cover sheet there. I like how the sentiment is positioned with the stamp set, so I thought I would just bring in some of my pink pixie tape, tape it on there, and pick it up with my Misty window and just get to stamping. I'm just using my Memento black ink here, and I'm going to get it stamped up and see how it looks. Now I forgot to condition it with my hands, so it takes a little bit to get it stamped down. I think I do a couple of maybe 2 or 3 inkings and then pressing it down, but it turns out really nice. So I just thought I'd make a quick card with it, and we can see what we can do with it. So this morning we went to the Santa breakfast here in town, and we got up early and we went to the fire station and had the Santa breakfast, and we had some family there. Okay, so that's stamped up very nice. And I started coloring and forgot to turn the camera on, so I'm going to get going with my green blend marker, and it's just called Light Green Blend, and I'm using my tri-blend markers for this. I've just got 3 markers for my leaves, the light green blend, and I'm doing a purple blend flowers and a pale pink blend on my flowers. So I'm just using 3 of my tri-blend markers on this. So anyway, for years, my husband was a firefighter for 30 years. We used to take our kids to the Santa breakfast when they were little. And of course, my husband always worked the Santa breakfast because he was one of the firemen. And so it's just always been a family tradition. And so we went this morning. Now, not all the kids were there. My grandsons weren't there because they're kind of feeling under the weather. But my husband and I went, and my sister and her son, daughter-in-law, and daughter. They have one daughter and then a baby on the way. And then my son-in-law was there, and of course, you know, a lot of people in town we know, so it was really a lot of fun. Other than that, I really don't have a lot of stuff planned for this afternoon. Just gonna hang around the house, relax, probably watch some sappy Christmas movies, and just be comfortable. So it's kind of a wet and rainy, gloomy Saturday here, so it's a good time to just stay inside and watch some Christmas music. Or Christmas movies, or maybe listen to some Christmas music. Probably do a little more decorating around the house. I've got a couple more presents that I could probably wrap and get ready for Christmas. So I'll probably just do that and just have a real relaxing day. So I hope that you all have a good Saturday and have a lot of fun. So I'm just bringing in that pale pink blending marker. I can't seem to speak this morning. And just kind of getting my lightest coat laid down, and then I'm going to go to my darkest and add some shading around this largest flower and just try and give it a little bit of dimension. And then I'll come back in with my mid-tone and kind of go over these dark lines, and then come back in with my lightest and just blend it all out. And that'll pretty much finish up the coloring on this. It's a pretty easy color. It's, you know, not a large stamp, but definitely can be a prominent piece on your card. And then I'm just coloring that last little flower similarly to how I colored the big one and blending it in. So I'm pretty much finished with that. Now I've decided I'm going to die cut this down and just make this the focal point of a card. And I'm just bringing in my Spellbinders A2 Matting Basics die, taping it down with my pink pixie tape. I've got a card base that I made from 100-pound Hammermill cardstock, and I had a couple panels of purple. I must have laid these out to use and then didn't use them because they were cut and sized to go together. So I'm going to lay my darkest panel down, and when I lay that down I realize that my card base is a little off. So I just line it up to the left side, and then I do the same thing with a purple panel and get it laid down, and then I'll just take my card base off camera and cut it when I get done with this. So just trying to get it lined up with a good edge. And then I'm just gonna, oh, and I'm bringing in this piece of foil. I had done some foiling the other night, was just messing around, and I had this piece of foil, and I thought it would look pretty with this stamp set that I did, and just laid it down on there. Now I've got my card base off and using my guillotine and just cutting that side, that little white edge off, and I just pointed out a little spot that didn't foil. I think that was probably, I think this panel wasn't the one I did the other night, because I did like a rainbow one the other night, but I think this was one of my early ones when I was kind of learning how to foil, and there was a little spot on there that didn't take, and that's what I was pointing out. But it doesn't matter because my focal point here is going to cover it up. And then I'm just using some of that 1/8 of an inch foam tape from scrapbook.com to pop up this panel. And I think it's going to look really pretty on that kind of swirly foiled panel on there, and then my little purple layers. And it's a really simple card, but I think it's very pretty, and you could use it for a lot of things because it says sending good thoughts. So I think it'll work out nicely. It'd be a nice card to have in my stash. So I just wanted to pop on, open up my day 2 and see what I got and create something with it. And then I'll run this as a second video on my channel. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.